What's going on, Soccer Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Astronomy 343. I just woke up and well, today's kind of like my day off since I asked for today off, and my grandma's gonna be in surgery today. And then afterwards, I had to work tomorrow. Well, I'll be doing another live stream on Friday because I got to make up for a day that I actually had that sick day. And oh, we got a guest already. Oh, Dio, hold on, my friend.
A Merry Christmas! Because, no one really cares about November, so it just jumps right to, hey, let's get ready for Christmas.
Don't freaking remind me, okay? I'm not really kind of in the mood for freaking Christmas, okay? I'm not
Aw.
trying to put I'm not trying to put you down or anything. I
Actually, no, I
really
don't really care much for Christmas. Now, I will say this. Once December hits, get ready for Padaroo, Padaroo.
oh you mean Ashira Soyo
Yes.
Kazanayo ni Tsukimi Hara wo Padoru
Padaroo,
Padoru.
Padaroo, yes. That's
I
going
know
to
what
be
you're talking
the,
about, Theo. Yeah, I know
that's
what you're
going to be,
talking about. I mean,
that's going to be the
basically,
constant theme.
yeah, exactly. And basically, I did a video. My our friend Tire Blue Weed, I actually did a video about that where he actually took like all of us and actually had like all of us actually do a recording of Padaru. And I
Nice.
even actually got to do it too.
But also, question though, like today's Wednesday, man. I assume, your job's like, hey, you're off today, but you work tomorrow or some shit.
Well, I got to make up for my sick day that I had because that way it won't actually eat into my PTO.
Ah, I gotcha.
Because that time I actually got sick and basically I was freaking throwing up like crazy and I was in so much pain. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because today's actually my grandmother's surgery today, so that's why I'm taking
Oh,
today off.
well, I hope everything's okay.
Well, it's for her niece. Well, she's actually having knee surgery.
Ah, okay. Yeah, my aunt has those too.
Yeah, it's
But okay, so what do you want to start here? Like, what is today's conversation? Oh, wait, Mr. A. Since today's November, and since last month's theme was spooky stuff, like we talked about creepy things and horror movies, yeah. How's about this month? Okay, on your stream, if you want, we do like a what are you grateful for kind of thing. Like, you do it like maybe in the beginning or something, or maybe we wait till the end or whatever.
let's say we save that for the end of like our videos before we actually say our final goodbyes.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it'd be kind of interesting. Like it'd be kind of like a seasonal thing for your stream.
Oh, definitely. But today's topic is pretty much open chat, so anything goes.
Well, well,
But I
I
only have
got huh.
two conditions though. Nothing
Well,
political and nothing religious.
wait, what if it's the religion of boobies?
Yeah, unless it's the religion of boobies.
Okay then, good. Praise the mummy milkers. But okay, for real
Nice.
though, for real though. Well, so I woke up this morning and I turned on my PlayStation, went to YouTube and stuff, and the quartering has made it a video. Now, I don't know if you've seen this. I envy you because I wish I didn't see this. But there's a Netflix show. Actually, it says Netflix drops show worse than Cuties and gets demolished. And I can't really see the rest. But so what this show is? It's this rapper girl by the name of Saweetie. I think that's how you say her name, Sweetie or Saweetie. She's doing a show about sex positive stuff, and you got one mental puppet. Like It's like Sesame Street, but with talking about sexual crap. And there's one puppet who's mentally challenged because he's like, I'm non-binary and pansexual as fuck. And
Oh,
this is a bear Muffet who's, and I kid you not, I'm a big gay bear.
yeah, I
And
had to agree with Taylor saying that Ruby Volume 7 and 8 are the worst arcs ever, but, I told, I mean, basically, it just kind of went downhill after Monty Oom died for Ruby. But in all
wait, what?
seriousness, also, well, yeah, I haven't actually seen the video yet. I don't care about the. Well, there are things that I do agree and disagree with the quartering on, but I'm not actually watching that video, and I really do not really want to freaking go down that route because basically that's a rabbit hole that I try to avoid, just like the Raining Oranges type movie.
Well, it's just um, it apparently is supposed to be a propaganda thingy because there's no rating on it. Like the creators don't say, "Hey, this is for." Well, clearly it should be for adults, but at the same time, why the hell should adults know or have to learn about sex positive stuff when you're a grown ass adult? You should know about this. So I'm going to assume, and so other people assuming, that they want little Timmy and little Susie to stumble upon this horrible abomination.
Yeah, that's how they actually get these kids. They're trying to indoctrinate kids into these types
Mm-hmm.
of ways of thinking.
Yeah,
Well,
they
basically,
want kids to also have the pink pill before they're even born. It's like, little Timmy, you want to be little Susie, don't you? It's like, shut up and let the kid be a fucking kid. Like when you think about back in our day. Okay, boomer meme joke here, but when we were growing up, our thoughts were like, hey, I need to watch Saturday morning cartoons. Or hey, I need to go outside and, play in the dirt, have fun, play with my toys. These things are what children should be focused on. I mean, yeah, also to create a little bit of character that teach your kids some, like how to chop wood or something like that, right? Kind of teach them responsibilities and things that will be important. But overall, a child should be focused on being a kid, not. I want to be a girl that's non-binary. No, no.
exactly. Basically, they just want to freaking try to push this like liberal agenda bullshit into these little kids' minds, especially
What's
when it comes to critical race theory. Basically, I'm not trying to push for anything like that actually has like anything anything too political because that's like freaking metaphoric headache I'm trying to avoid.
yeah, but no. What's also funny is apparently even the people on the left are kind of annoyed with this. Like even they're kind of like, this is stupid. Like this is not okay. And
Exactly.
the only people who are actually sitting there, agreeing with this horrible abomination are the TikTok users who identify as they, them, bug, imaginary pronouns, and are absolute cringy, where they believe they can change their gender in a blink of an eye and shit. That's who this is appealing to.
Yeah, it's just stupid. I really don't find anything useful in that kind of stuff. Saying, we actually, identify this and that. Look,
And when you identify as a this or that, first of all, what makes you a this or that? Like going with the mentally challenged girl who identifies as bug or bug self. How do you identify as a bug? What makes you a bug? When you look and analyze an actual bug and analyze you, the only there's massive difference. Not only is you are you a human and that's an insect or what have you, but you're also a mentally challenged girl who is playing pretend, and you have no life. You want to feel special. And so you have to say, I identify as a thing that doesn't exist. Look at me.
I freaking, if I was gonna identify something, I'd actually identify as a harem protagonist for some ecchi harem anime.
Well, I mean, if I'm going to identify as someone, I'm going to identify as a tentacle monster.
We got to
Now,
sell
I
the
know
Joker.
you
Hold
say,
on, Dave. What's up, Dave?
hey, son, Joker, Merry Christmas. Get it? Because,
not for another
after,
month.
yeah, like everyone forgets about November as
Thanksgiving.
soon as Halloween ends.
Oh, and don't even get me started on freaking November. I am not participating in that. It just actually.
No shave November. Shouldn't you start shaving?
I say non-stop November.
Love that. I love that. Basically, if I actually have to say this, if anybody wants to participate in No Nut November, more power to you. I mean, basically, that's your decision. Just don't force your decisions onto me or anyone else. Okay?
Not just that, but I always kind of find it kind of stupid because it's like, if you want to pleasure yourself or whatever, that's your business and you should do it. Not just that, but to be fair, No Nut November is more of a meme, a joke, as opposed to something legit. Ooh, porn.
Yeah. Besides, like I said, humans actually have 3 basic needs: eating, sleeping, and sex.
Yes. Well, I think the next topic for discussion, which is funny because I was kind of going over everything I wanted to say about this, and I jumped on here, but High Guardian Cringe, I mean Spice, sorry, honest mistake. But this abomination had 3 whole years from 2018 till now to get good, to fix any problem.
I thought we were waiting for DD for this. Unless,
huh?
So I know she was going to ask me a ton of questions.
But
all right. What's the first basic question you got for me? I am the only one who watched this abomination of a show. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Anime, half of the things on your list didn't even come true.
I just kind of threw it in there just for the hell of it. I just actually needed to come up with a list of something.
But the only thing that did come true was drink a shot if the main villain's a white guy. Oh, there it is. Took to the last episode.
And it's a straight man too. I bet you it's a straight white man. And I would at least give them a cookie for this. At least it didn't make the bad guy orange. You will get a cookie, a raisin cookie, but still a cookie.
Hey, I like oatmeal raisin cookies. Those are my personal favorites.
Bleh.
All right, so where do I begin with High Guardian Spice?
Well, like I've always said, what I was going with is the first valid reason why we should hate it, and it's an actual good reason, is the fact that Crunchyroll has given money to a bunch of women to make this horrible abomination instead of giving it to the manga creators.
That's the worst thing about it. Like, we criticize Netflix a lot, but at least they're trying. They're trying to get better.
Yeah.
I
And
always say positivity, like get better competition so we can get better stuff, but also not at the cost of creators, of the people who are making it. That's why Netflix and Studio Mappa got heavily criticized for Yusuke because of the terrible working conditions and how much Netflix was paying them. It's like, come on, Netflix, you're a multi-billion-dollar company, and that's how much you paying them. Like, come on, do better, do better. I expect better.
exactly, and kind of going back to the topic here, it's just the fact that they were supposed to give the money to Japan, who, mind you, the animators and mangakas are paid in peanuts. And instead of doing that, you give us this horrible abomination that, again, this is the main good reason why you should hate the show, because there's no argument against it. But everything else, sure, there's room for conversation. Case in point, let us talk about the women who hate men.
That's really ridiculous. It's like, what the serious hell? You really hate men that much that you're actually freaking, voicing your own freaking what I want to say there, your own misandry for men on, mind you, on social effing media.
AKA Kate Leth, AKA Kate Leth, one of the fucking writers of the show, has a tweet up there. I remember this from it's a Gundam. It's like, men are canceled. This is really the writer that you want. The writer who also was it Hellcat, creative Hellcat, right? Hellcat, right?
Well, wait. I think if I'm not mistaken, Hellcat. You're talking about that comic where women turn into werecats when they're on their period, right?
I think so.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's man eaters. That's man eaters. Sorry,
man eaters.
Also, here's another thing. It turns out that the creator for the original creator for High Guardian Spice has officially jumped ship and joined DC Comics.
Ray Rodriguez.
Worse, then. But no,
one at a time, guys. One at a time.
What I was gonna say was but no, there can be an argument against this right here, though, because we could say, playing devil's advocate, we could say, oh, what about separating the artist from the art? Because remember, in fairness, we do separate Aroni Kenshin from the mangaka. We do separate Ren and Stimpy from the creator. Even though both of those individuals are scumbags in their own right, we can still like the respective show, though.
That is correct. That is correct. Rurouni Kenshin, I do like the anime. I think the film series does it even better than the anime. But the creator is kind of a piece of shit once you start to realize that. And ironically, Rurouni Kenshin, he is is he a good person or a bad person? I say he's a great content creator for giving us a great manga, but in reality, he's kind of a shit person.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just like with I forgot, was it the creator of Studio Ghibli or someone who was an asshole? I forgot which one it was.
Do you know that one anime?
There was that, well, no, it was the creator of the whole Studio Ghibli, anime and stuff. He was kind of an asshole because he even walked out on his own son's play or something like that.
Not Miyazaki, because he actually thought that one of the movies was done at that time, but I don't. That's the only one I can think of, but not really, because Goro Miyazaki and Hayao Miyazaki, they really never got along too well.
Yeah.
I mean, when your dad's literally Japanese Walt Disney, you're kind of in that shadow automatically.
Yeah.
Also, just a little heads up, guys. I'm planning on starting a redo of healer forum where we can actually talk about our thoughts about redo a healer and stuff like that, and also kind of compare our interests about it and what we don't like about it. What could be improved on for season 2 if possible.
Ah, nice.
All right, what other questions does somebody have for me right now? I'm just willing to answer anything.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not really much of a question because, I'm kind of walking us through all of our opinions and shit. Because, again, the valid reason is because to hate it is because of the shitty where does the money go. The second reason is the whammon, but yeah, we can separate the art from the artist. But the show itself. Now let us dive into the show. First off, I'm going to start with something positive. The animation is aight at best, and the character designs are aight at best too. From 1 to 10, they get a 5. You are at least better than Thundercats Roar.
That's the positive thing. That's a positive.
Yeah.
The animation,
for me, Tiger and Spice is like the Last of Us Part 2 of anime.
Well, yeah.
You've already said that many times.
And first of all, let's talk about the lazy ass PNG models, the bread in the light lamppost. You've seen that, haven't you?
Yeah.
In the show, yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute. You had 3 years to fix this. 3 years to do this, and instead you give us PNG, lamppost, and bread. Why are you lazy?
I don't know. They had they delayed the show multiple different times, and it's like you have time for the artists to improve their skills and be like, hey, let me go back, let me patch it up a bit, let's make it look a bit better. And it's like they really didn't do that for.
Yo, what up, everyone?
The darkness was with me when watching Garden of Spice. The darkness was with me for the show. So, but okay, back to what I was saying, because a lot of these shots, when you look at them, they're not even that detailed. It's like, all right, this looks average. You get a passing grade, like a C- if this was in school or whatnot. But it's like,
yeah,
for an actual show, this is kind of bad to look at from time to time. Half the time, the characters aren't even moving, and when they give you an establishing shot, it's the same shot I've seen multiple different times beforehand, and it's not even that good.
And also, let us talk for a moment about the voice acting, and the worst one being Slime Boy, who I will give you exactly how he sounds. So get ready. So I mean, kind of
he's like an F for me. He's the worst one.
Exactly.
But he's not the annoying one.
Because the way he talks, he kind of talks like this. It's kind of well, he has no voice. I mean, it's just there's no emotion. Mod Pie from My Little Pony and Mai from Avatar: The Last Airbender, who both are the whole stone-faced kind of characters where they have no emotion. Period. Both of them have more enthusiasm than Slime Boy.
That was the point. And at least she is at least decent. The actress she got better for the character, but that's the point. But Slime Boy, there's no excuses. Oh yeah, right, whatever. It's dude, that's me in middle school where I was so nervous to make friends, and you're a voice actor. Try to emote.
I mean, he just wanted the money.
Ray Rodriguez's own insert self. Yeah. Those of you who don't know, Ray Rodriguez insert himself, but we will get to that point. I will get to that point later on. I was so mad.
Let's talk. If I could just Did anyone know that Chris Pratt is Garfield now?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, and idiots are having an issue with it because he's a Christian. Listen, I'm an atheist, and I don't give two fucks about who voices or does a character. I mean, the only time I have an issue with a religious person is if they're the type of person who's like Westboro Baptist Church, Ray Comfort, Pat Robertson, or Jehovah Witness who goes door to door knocking. Those are the obnoxious religious people who I cannot stand. But if you're just a dude who believes in a god and you're doing what, who cares? As long as I don't hear Garfield saying, "Now, John, we need to go to church." No, no.
Yeah,
I agree with you,
basically,
Dale. I agree with you.
Also, the film's also produced by Sony, and let's just say, after the whole censorship, Sony is kind of sus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But hold on,
Garfield.
let's
You
get,
don't expect too much.
but hold on, let's get back to the High Going Spice for a moment because there's one thing I wanted to discuss. And I was kind of hoping Dee Dee would have been here because me and her are in the same boat here when it comes to being bisexual. And we have this damn show who has, look, we have the gays,
There's
looky,
only
looky.
one. There's only one, and I kept pointing this out in the Council of Weebs. It's like it's really the parents. Well, not the actual parents. It's like the cousins of the show. You know, the one that they kind of showed off. You know, that white silver hair with a tattoo and everything. It's like those are the only gay couples in the show. But
I
it's
mean, that's
Rose and
all.
Sage. Before someone says it's Rose and Sage, they're just friends. Before someone says, no, they are gay, I'm like, well, screw you. I'm the only one who watched all 12 episodes. Screw you. I'm the one who actually watched the damn show. Screw you. I'm not the one who's going around saying everyone's,
You put
you know,
yourself through
hypocrite,
that
homophobic, all
misery.
that slurs and everything. Fuck
Wait,
you. I'm the one who watched the damn show. It's
wait,
Wait,
really
silence.
one couple in the show that's actually gay. That's it. And they're the
Wait,
best fucking characters in the fucking show. Ooh,
wow.
sorry, rant's over.
oh, guys,
But
guys,
no,
guys, guys, guys. Bleach Out actually had something to say. Go ahead, Bleach Out.
wait. You actually watch Hard Guardian Spice?
Yes, I did a drinking game and everything. Four cans of
nice.
4 cans of beer, four cans of soda, grand total like over 50 shots.
Nice.
Wow.
But what I was going to point out though is it's nothing but an agenda. You have that one trans character who, instead of being subtle, it's like, oh yeah, I'm trans. Now let's talk about trans characters for one moment. Let's
I'm
jump on
waiting for
over
DD for
to
this one. I'm waiting for
what?
DD.
Well, I don't know.
If she
Dee.
shows up,
Oh,
that
hold on,
is.
hold on. Guys, remember Dee Dee does babysitting on weekdays.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh crap. Ah. Well.
But,
Well.
but let's talk about it. If you
Well, you
want
know
to talk
what?
about it, go right
Well,
ahead.
guess what? Like, I'm, part of the LGBT, so, you got your,
Shit, what happened?
you got
No.
your, but anywho. So, what I was going to say was, you got My Hero Academia with two trans characters, the magnet person and the tiger, the big muscle character who's part of the Pussycats. Now you won't know that Tiger is a trans unless you read the manga and read their bio. And as for the magnet person, well, it's kind of clear when Overhaul kills them, and when they're kind of talking and stuff later, and Overhaul's like, I killed him or something like that. Toga stands up and is like, it's her. Don't make that mistake again.
Wait, that was in the dub? Ah,
No,
shit.
no, that's in
Under a manga.
the manga. That is there's legit LGBT in the manga. There's no dubbing. It's the legit, what they are. And you got Lily from Zombieland Saga, who is a trans character as well. And yet, it's not hammered in your face. You have to, watch out for it. But in High Guardian Spice, they gotta hold your hand and say, "Look, look, look! It's a trans character. Look at the trans character. Look at our token."
Oh Jesus!
And that one,
This is why
yeah,
you don't actually force this kind of stuff when we watch anime or stuff like that. It's actually got to be hinted in because at least anime and manga actually does it much better than the way that we do it here in the West.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I do have to disagree with that because you jump on over to the outhouse where it's hinted that Luz is bisexual. Again, the
that
first
is true.
time
That is true.
she crushes on this guy in episode 2, I believe, and then later when Emity's sister calls her cute, she blushes. And well, later on, she and Emily are now dating. So you got your bisexual. You have your subtle LGBT rep right there. And also it has been Hotel.
You got
Despite being a very, very
adult-oriented
provocative
show.
show, you still hinted to it. You're like, you don't know Moxie's bisexual until episode, I don't know which one it was.
Was it
Well,
Flash?
I mean,
What?
it was it was with the where Brits was wanting to do a competition with the succubus chick. I forgot her name. Yeah, at
Roscoe
the
Mayer.
beach. Yeah. Thank you. And so the Millie was like, well, wouldn't you like to know what sex is like with some famous male star? And it's like, oh, okay, there's the hint. And you know what's funny though? I don't know if I hope y'all seen. Hold on, everyone's seen the latest episode of Has Been Hotel, right?
Oh yeah, when the Disney musical heavy rock and roll. I love the
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Well, like I was legit sitting at the edge of my seat, not wanting Blitz to finish that sentence because it's like, no, Blitz, no, man, don't like, because I am invested. Like we are invested in Stoda's and Blitz's relationship. They're a good character. They got good chemistry, etc., etc. But yet you got these woke ass shows like High Guardian Spice and comics and everything.
You mean
where
bootleg
it's
Owl
just,
House?
yeah, where it's just
House was good. At least doing
where
it
it's just
correctly.
in your face. It's constantly shoved in your face. It's like, back off and let me breathe.
And like even for me, like the Dragon Prince, I do like the Dragon Prince on Netflix. It's basically Avatar for the new generation, and even though they're coming out like now saying like, oh, these characters are, but the thing is, like Dio says, it's not shoving your face. It's actually a well-written show that keeps getting better and better, and I'm invested in these characters before they come out. Oh, this actually person is gay with the or lesbian. I'm like, I don't care now because I like this character. They've had a good arc, or they're just just a character that I like to see again. And I'm like, I now want to see that relationship now because I always keep saying, I don't want the relationship plot first. Give me characters, then build it up later. So I'm
Exactly.
excited. To see Fred.
Also, is it just me or am I the only one who still misses Infinity Train?
I never really seen it. But one
I
thing
have
I
not
also One thing I do also want to throw out there for a moment, though, is the character Snapdragon in, High Guardian
Oh,
Spice.
okay. So
This one,
they almost ruined Snapdragon. They almost ruined him. Almost.
this one, okay. So I'm pretty sure everyone here knows that I am a beautiful femboy, right?
Yeah.
I've yet to see your pictures actually. So yes, but we know that.
So as a femboy, knowing that there's my people in a show, I'm kind of interested. I mean, I absolutely love Astolfo, Hidari, Felix Argyle, the list goes on. It's nice to see, me, if you will, in a show. Mind you, I'm not saying it has to be in every single show, just in case a SJW slithers on here and sees this and says, well, you want representation. Yeah, when the creators decide to let there be representation, okay? Let them decide that there will be a femboy or a bisexual character or whatever. But what I was going to say though is Snapdragon looked absolutely amazing in that the mermaid outfit, but it was just totally ruined with that guy, the straw
Episode
man.
11.
Yeah,
Episode 11.
and it's just this is why anime does it better. Because in an anime, yes, someone freaks out that they just discovered that the person is not the gender they look, but it's totally okay after that. You look at how everyone treats Astafo, how everyone treats Felix, how everyone treats Hidori, how everyone treats insert trap character here. Like, yes, there is that freak out for a moment, but then it's like, okay, cool.
Or even like Sailor Moon for a little bit, or even just a little bit with Sailor Moon with that one character. Yeah, Uranus. Yeah, Uranus.
Yeah, Uranus. Yeah.
And like even like in was it Alice in Borderland? Yeah, Alice in Borderland. There was a transgender character in that show, but she was pretty cool. She was pretty awesome. Like you didn't know she was trans until you got like to the flashback episode. Like that, she kicked some ass. She was pretty badass.
And see, that's how you're supposed to introduce an LGBT character to a show. Not, hi, I'm gay. Have I told you I was
episode
gay?
3.
Yeah.
This is okay. Let's talk about it. They went there with Ray Rodriguez's character. Like Ray's in the show, and he's the teacher. But it's not even like, oh, it's multiple episodes. I come out like, oh yeah, by the way, I was born a girl. Nope, it's the episode right after that, episode 3. We're not even 3 episodes in, and they went for like, oh, I'm trans. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm thinking, but how are they gonna ruin this? And they ruined it. I sent this to you guys, and I'm like saying this. This is lazy. This is lazy ass writing. This is horrible. So basically, you tell me in this world of old and new magic, you can take yourself a potion, that's like new magic, and you could transformation yourself into a new gender. So you went from a girl to a guy. Now I'm thinking they're not going to be smart about this. Nope, and it's gone. Because in that same sentence, he's like, oh, I have to take a potion once a month to keep the transformation magic up. So there's not even consequences. There's no consequences to this. A smarter writer would have been like, but it becomes addicting after a while. That's why every so often I go back to my original gender. So basically, you're saying, in this world of old and school new magic, there's no consequence with this transformation magic at all. At all. He even suggests it to, again, Snapdragon. I'm like, don't do it, Snap. Don't do it. You're the only one I like besides the 2 couple. Don't fucking do it, Snap.
Exactly.
Luckily, he's not even there yet. He just puts on some fingernail color.
And one thing I do want to throw out there too. Like, it sickens me how they want to sit there and make us femboys look like we want to be the opposite gender. No. We femboys just want to dress in pretty outfits. Astolfo isn't trans. Felix isn't trans. None of these trap characters are trans. If you're so hungry for trans representation, My Hero Academia, Zombieland Saga, and several other anime are something that has a trans character who is not a trap.
Exactly. Like, here's the thing, guys. It turns out that, thanks to freaking liberalism and, all these, like, social justice weirdos. I know I shouldn't be saying that with, like, freaking Redna around. I mean, she'll just actually freaking lecture me saying, that freaking calling them names and stuff like that ain't gonna solve the problem. Man, I miss Redna.
Well,
she was actually the boy.
Oh, go on, Mr. A.
But anyway, like I said, Thanks to all these freaking SJWs and stuff like that saying, "Oh, anime is misogynistic. It demeans women. It objectifies them as like being sexualized objects. That's how they see women."
Oh, I got something for that. After you're done. Hoo. Oh, wait, you done, Mr. A?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, well, first off, I just want to finish off the whole Heiko and his Spice thing with, yeah, I like Snapdragon because the character design looks really cool, looks really good, and he looks really great in a dress, and it's, almost tainted because these idiots want a femboy to also be trans. Like, how come they can't just be a guy in a dress? How come they can't just want to look pretty and destroy the gender norms? Because mind you, these wokies always sit there and say, we want to destroy the gender norm. Well, guess what? Let a man wear a dress and just let him wear a dress. Don't let it be, oh, he's wearing a dress because he wants to transition. No. That's not how that works. Yes, there are trans people who wear the opposite outfits, the opposite clothes that their gender is currently. Well, that's just so they can have some closure. That way, they can be connected with that gender that they are supposed to be. But that
And
isn't
even
the
Hillary
same.
from Blend S makes a pretty good femboy.
Yes, Hidori. Yes, like he is
That's
just
a good
wanting to
example.
wear.
He's embracing who he is, actually.
Yes, he is proud of being in a dress and stuff like that. He doesn't care for transitioning or anything. He's just a guy in a dress, and that's that.
And even he's like, you guys need to learn the difference between the time and place and a convention, because even he's like, yo, I'm not wearing that. I'm not wearing that. Which
Hey,
I found that
remember
episode very
when?
funny. Go ahead,
Hey,
Lee.
remember when the internet was filled with so many cat videos? I miss those days.
The innocent
Well-
youth time.
Well,
YouTube?
now I am also going to say this too.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're
I-
also on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Yeah.
I should
Any other
send
questions?
out
Any
this.
other questions?
I should send you out this video because this is one fat neckbeard loser who, okay, so he's playing, I think, the camera game, where you are a Japanese woman and you go around looking at ghosts and you got a camera. I forgot what it's called. Shutter.
Oh, no. It's called Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame.
Oh, yeah. I think he was playing that game. I'm not too sure. But there's a scene where a girl, or woman rather, is hugging herself. Like, that whole putting your hand on your arm and kind of putting your head down, that look.
I'm actually.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I also happen to have that game for for my Switch.
Ah, nice. But she's kind of comforting herself, and this fat neck bearded loser is just wailing, and I mean that in every sense of the word. About, oh, why do they do this? Why is it every time they always look at the boobies? Why? Because
Because it's a cliche.
I thought
no, they're not
would be
looking
more
at the
high
chest.
pitch.
They're not looking at the chest though. Hold on, I will actually find. Thankfully I logged on with the Discord instead of using Twitter, because I can't go to Twitter when I've signed in to the live stream there. I have to be on a different server. God, I hope that made sense. Alright. Now,
Any other question for High Garden Spice? I'm willing to answer it.
to be fair, I think we kind of talked about all the things that there was to talk about. I mean,
Well,
what would you suggest?
How
I don't
cheap
know,
is the animation?
like Dio mentioned that like it's like average or best like 5, like it's the bare minimum, but there's not much really like say movement, which makes sense. But they missed also the entire point of there's a school for that, kids. It's like they're going to school to become guardians. All right, basic enough. Let's see the school. Yeah, there are no lessons. There's literally no lessons. It's just there to be there. Like all the fighting stuff, I see very little fighting in the show. There's like one good fight scene in the show. That's about it. The other one is okay because they started using magic, but that's at the end of the show. I don't care anymore. With the evil white person. They couldn't even resist anymore. They just made the guy white or Caucasian. I don't know. I could barely even tell, but I'm like, evil. All the
Oh yeah,
voice acting is either below average or above average. Uh, the most annoying character in the show is the main protagonist, Rosemary. Holy shit, she's annoying. So fucking annoying. Give me Asta from season 1 of Black Clover, because at least he was Pat. At least that's supposed to be the character in the manga. And the funny thing is, Asta's Japanese voice actor improved so much over the course of the years. Like he got better. He got better.
I know
That's how
I
bad she was.
probably hammered this, but I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks this? Like, you know how like the Owl House got canceled and the High Guardian Spine got greenlit right near the same time. I know I get that Disney and Sony are two different entities, but I can't help but make that connection for some reason.
Also, they tried pitching High Guardian Spice to both the freaking what I want to say there, to Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
Good thing they both passed on it. What's also funny is like Nickelodeon does not get Adventure Time. They missed 2 times to get Adventure Time.
And then Cartoon Network picked it up.
Yep,
But
that
then
was
again, considering Nickelodeon, it's probably best that they don't air on them. It would have been canceled after 2 seasons. Because, you know.
Yeah, I hear you, but that's just the thing.
It was deleted the video or deleted the tweet.
Fucking pussy.
Man,
know,
Western animation really did went downhill.
I mean, to an extent, like I said, the Owl House, Ghost and Molly McGee, and Amphibia are still worthy of respect, but you got to look past, shows like Thundercats Roar and any other thing that, well, technically, it looks like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon are the only ones going with this lame-ass woke shit. I mean, hell, there's even that stupid ass Awkward Man animated TV show that was in Thundercats style.
Oh Jesus! Don't even get me started on Teen Titans Go either. OG Teen Titans is still the best Teen Titans. Change my effing mind.
Oh yeah, for real.
There's no argument there. Like you win automatically. The
Yeah,
funny
true,
thing
but
is, I did like.
After the whole bisexual Superman, Batwoman, etc., I would much rather go through a marathon of Teen Titans Go. To be honest,
I will admit. What are you doing there, Dio?
Image Comics is forming a union, not the comic book industry. Just
Yellow Flash. I got
you. Comic.
Oh yeah,
I knew it was Yellow Flash.
I just remembered. The High Guardian Spice is full of bullshit promises. It's like, hold on. Let me find that clip. Let me find that fucking clip. Remember when they announced this fucking atrocity of a show?
2018?
Oh yeah.
And they kept going on about the whole. Hold on, let me find the clip.
If High Guardian Spice was pitched to Netflix, no one would have cared.
No one would have cared because it would have been gone within an instant, or it was just stealth drop, which is what this show did. The show stealth dropped.
I don't think anyone has seen stories quite like the ones that we're going to tell.
What stories? They were all boring, generic, simple. No one's seen the stories that you're gonna tell. Really? Episode 3 is a hand-me-down. Episode 4 was just lazily written. 5 is a filler episode. 6 is the worst filler episode of them all. The cliche. Love at first sight. Give applause, folks. The writers for 3 years of making this fucking show. And it's the most basic, boring-ass shit.
Also, how many downvotes does it have?
The official trailer is hold on. The teasers hides it. The official trailer. Okay, the official trailer, 26,000 dislikes, 3.2 likes. Number 2, 1.1 likes, 9.4 dislikes. And that was after them re-uploading.
Jesus Christ. That's how freaking bad it is. I mean, basically, I would actually be part of the freaking downvoting train. I mean,
because no one cares about the show. It wasn't quite Dead on Arrival. They just launched it. Dead on Arrival means no one really cared about it, or like no one even bothered watching it, because we all kept saying, you know what? Once they release it, we know we're all gonna be watching it, and I was one of those people. Don't care. I had a fun drinking game. Thank you so much.
Respect.
Oh, the opening endings are terrible. The fucking ass terrible. Yeah, this Abomination show had the gall to have an opening intro, and it's like, oh god, the song was awful. The animation was terrible.
Yeah, this just kind of freaking irks me that, people always say that if you actually like Green Day the Healer, then you're actually a misogynistic, rape-enabling piece of human garbage, which is not even true.
I mean, I don't even care for the anime since it wasn't really my thing, but even I wouldn't stoop to that level. It's just different tastes. Nothing more, nothing less.
Like, okay, if I know what I'm getting into, like, even I myself have my own limits.
I mean, I just like Green Day the Healer because of how dark it is. Like, I like Goblin Slayer. I like other types of dark fantasy anime.
But yeah, like I was saying though, one thing I do want to thought that though, with this whole High Guardian Spice cringe, these idiots will sit there and swarm the show, say it's so loud and proud and uncensored. These losers will literally take a can of hot shit, as long as there's a rainbow sticker on it, and the one who's giving it to them says, "We support the LGBT." They will take it and say, "This is the best shit ever."
And they're not even really defending their own show. They won't support it when season 2 comes around because they're moving on to the other thing that's new and shining. And look at me. I tried watching your show and I made it through all 12 episodes, and nope. This thing may or may not get its season 2, but it's like the crowd that they're going for may or may not come back to watch season 2.
Let's hope there never will be a season 2.
Now there probably will be, because you gotta remember, Batwoman is doing terribly, but yet somehow, some way, it's gotten a season 2 and a season 3, and these idiots on Twitter are saying this is the greatest show on the CW.
Yeah, Ruby Rose has came out against CW, Warner Brothers, AT&T, and everyone. But oh, she lied. She's like, look, I may not like Ruby Rose as much as I used to anymore, but here's the thing. If she's coming out with all this stuff against them, doesn't that, start to get the gears going a bit in your head? thinking.
Well, to us,
is
yes,
that
but
the
to
reason
these
why she-
idiots, it's like, no, you're just being misogynistic, and Ruby Rose is a evil woman or some bullshit like that.
Also, another thing, it turns out that
How can
AT&T
women? How could a woman of all people be evil? Like they're the ones you're supporting. Well, I'm
Yeah.
talking about. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and that's a good question. These people just want to freaking just demonize women that actually have wrong thing. Like, look at Gina Carano, for instance. Basically, what they did to her, that was totally unfair. And also another thing I wanted to say is AT&T is actually teaching freaking critical race theory as well. Let that
I
sink
am
in.
not surprised at this point.
But of course. But we live in clown world, where the good representation goes unheard of. Meanwhile, the bad representation, everyone, these wokies, they praise it, they glorify it, they love it, they eat it up. Just like I said, you could sell these idiots a can of shit as long as you put a rainbow sticker on it. They will take it and glorify it.
Yeah, and
and before I miss, so you know the new Buzz Lightyear movie CGI that's coming out, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty
I
cool. Pretty
actually
awesome.
saw it with, I actually saw it on Maggie Negan TWP.
I have my suspicions, but it looked alright so far.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it does look pretty good by all means, even though I can't help but think Buzz Lightyear looks
kinda
like Joe
over 10,
Swanson
big
from Family Guy. Hey, Peter, I'm joining the Space Rangers. My legs work, Peter.
Yeah, but let's just give it the benefit of the doubt, okay?
Oh,
Let's just
no.
put it at that.
What I was going to say was, even though it does look good, they came out, because of course they did, saying that there's going to be LGBT rep sprinkled into the movie. Because of course.
I know you missed the days when you have an awesome trailer and it had an awesome trailer. Like, let me see this movie. Let me see this movie. Like, it's just like, guys, this is Pixar. Like, they should be at this time. Like, just watch their movies and have fun. I missed those days. In fact, the idea for this movie kind of comes from, hey, what's that movie that Andy was watching as a kid? Yeah, let's make that movie. That is genius. That is genius.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Wait, didn't we already have like
There's a Buzz Lightyear Star
Lightyear
Command
TV
show.
series?
There's an animation
yeah.
TV series which I haven't watched in a while, but I remember watching it and like thinking this is so cool. But the actual movie that Andy watches in, was it 2 or 3, or they're like, yeah, let's make that the movie that he watches.
And I mean, yeah, first off, that is some props right there. But the thing is, I'm going to say the movie looks promising. The movie looks like it will be good. I do have hope for it.
Pixar, like I always have fun with Pixar.
But the issue is, why did you have to come out and say, we have representation in our movie? Why? No one cares.
Just so they can get woke points.
Like, this is even with
guess what though? But guess what? The woke people aren't really going to be paying attention to the movie. Just like, High Guardian Spice, they're not paying attention to the plot or the scenes. They're paying attention to their representation. Like, oh my God, there's gay people! Squee! Oh my God, there's a trans person! Oh my God!
That he can turn back into a girl whenever he wants, but no, that's too smart of a writing. That's too smart. I even wrote the scene better. Just make the new magic more addicting. That's why he keeps going back into the girl from time to time. Problem solved. Problem solved.
But I mean, the point is, though, these idiots, again, they will take that can of shit and only focus on that can of shit for as long as there's a rainbow sticker on it. Because anything else they don't care for. It reminds me of last month when the Ghost and Marty McGee came out. I was kind of interested. It's a good show. I highly recommend it by all means. And the thing is, you see the difference between the normal people who are interested in a certain product versus a mentally deranged idiot who is only interested because of their gender studies politics. I and everyone else, Dee Dee and everyone, we watched the show. It's like, okay, it's pretty good. The jokes are good. The voice acting, the characters, etc., are all good. Meanwhile, the Wookiees are over here like, oh my God, these two. I shipped these two. They shipped in the first episode, mind you, came out not too long ago. They shipped Marty with the girl who was a bully, Adrias. How do you say her name?
I don't know. I just started watching The Ghost of Molly McGee, okay?
Oh yeah, well the girl who is the bully girl, the Adrias or something, automatically shipped. They didn't have any kind of real screen time, but these Wookiees are so hungry for their stupid rep that they will literally point at some and say, "This is a ship. This is 100% canon."
Oh, I bet you these people actually still say that, freaking Mina Ashiro from My Hero Academia is black when she's or Blasian, when she's actually not even pink, when she's actually pink, and unless Horikoshi says otherwise, it's just fucking headcanon.
Exactly. And not just that, but...
Of course!
Oh, sorry.
And not just
that was supposed to play once.
And not just that, but though it's just so obnoxious that these... you go back to the Luca, the one with the movie that had the two sea monsters who are friends.
That was just a boring movie.
Huh?
Yeah, Luca was a boring movie, but again, they're just friends.
Huh.
Pixar never
confirmed. Yeah. They were just friends. Even the creator stood up and said they're just friends. They're going on an adventure. It's on that same level as Stand By Me or Sandlot, where it's just a friend or a group of friends hang out and just go on wacky hijinks. But these idiots are so hungry and pathetic. They're like, these two are gay. They're so gay. Look at their gayness. It's gay.
Yeah. Also,
I mentioned
Hey, remember when the Wokies tried to claim Sonic by shipping them with Tails, even though it's pedophilia?
But it's okay when they do it, though.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Yeah. Also, another thing, I mentioned that these are the same people that actually complain about Lolicon and Shotojcon. Yet they're pretty much trying to actually, ship other fictionalized characters from other shows in order to actually, satiate whatever hunger they have, for kids. Seriously, don't you understand the double standard there? Moralities, for instance, when she says that she actually thinks that looting lolies is unacceptable, whereas looting shotas is a-okay.
Rules for thee, but not for me.
I'm just sick and tired of that shit.
Not just that, I really want to find that
at this point,
one
it's becoming
clip.
a cliche.
Not just that, I really want to find that one clip of that fat neckbeard reading about the fucking game, because that right there shows you the difference between a real gamer and a woke ass soy bitch. Because they literally freak the fuck out for no reason.
Yeah, in fact, it's just ridiculous.
Oh, hey, Mr. A, my phone's at 7%, so I have to go. Stick with the shadows, because at the end of the day, the darkness is always with you.
No, the darkness was
Appreciate you being on there, Shadow.
All right, bye guys. Wait,
Bye.
is Anime Night streaming today?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think he usually streams around the afternoon time, so it's like around 3, I think. So,
Okay, thanks.
yep,
See you guys.
later.
But no, these idiots, these weirdos, are so damn thirsty that they will take any representation that can be thrown onto the ground. And mind you, the scene, any LGBT scene in Buzz Lightyear's movie is easily going to be edited out. That way, it won't hurt China's fees.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's what's gonna happen.
And what's even more amazing, these Wookiees, even though they stand for the LGBT, they also stand for China, and it's kind of like, bro, what?
Basically, China is just so freaking pro censorship because basically they want to actually, dictate what people can say or what they can do. They want to actually just be kind of like a nanny state.
And
Exactly.
they're limiting the amount of hours of gaming, like 3 hours. 3 hours of gaming. Really?
Well, 3 hours of gaming is for the kids.
Like games for all groups of ages, but like 3 hours. That's not enough to play like an RPG or JRPG
Exactly.
visual novel. Like that's too short, man.
Now, it
Yeah.
looks like it's only online play, though, because how the hell are you going to make that a rule if someone's just playing, at the house without Wi-Fi or whatever?
Well, there's a reason why, Epic Games, they just kind of left Fortnite. If Fortnite got removed in China now, so.
Yeah, and
well, I
they
mean, Fortnite
actually
sucks anyway.
Yeah, they're not gonna miss
Also,
that market.
Another thing, guys, it turns out that they actually censor violent video games in China because
They censor a lot of them.
they're actually offended by fictionalized violence, thinking that it's going to cause people to actually rebel against the CCP.
Yeah, but like,
And this is why I seriously hate communism. I'm at the Pirate Campus on this. I'm an apolitical libertarian. I actually prefer, if your freedom of speech doesn't trample on my freedom of speech, then we have no problems. But if it does actually trample on my freedom of speech, then we're going to be having issues.
all right, who's coming in?
Whoever wants to actually take the next puck shot. Okay, just noticed that Dio shared a tweet. Hold on just a second. Let me just check something real quick.
Okay, so I just found the fat motherfucker who cried like a little bitch in heat about the Fatal Frame game, the scene, and he deleted it, but he made another video addressing the problem later. And I just sent it to the Council of Weebs, so if you get the chance, look at it, laugh at it, point and laugh at him, and make sure to send him some good, wholesome memes. Like the one I'm about to show him. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
I'm going to make a quote tweet of my own, so basically.
This camera is.
There we are. It's shooting. He cried about.
Up, the down has the fences.
Did you see it? I mean, have y'all seen it? Looking at it, whatever.
I didn't watch it.
Well, I still sent it, and just look at it when you can. But again, but not the guy. He sees a scene of a woman comforting herself, just holding her arm, looking down, sad and scared. It's non-sexual by any means, and he's freaking out. Oh my God! Why is it always like this? He is so upset.
That's one of the cliches of filmmaking.
He is so upset that he, later goes eat some fried butter and Twinkies because he's a neckbeard.
No, just like freaking Fat Boy. Freaking.
Yes, he's fat.
Yeah, and also I can't stand the guy because of what he actually said about me, all the lies he's actually made about me, saying I'm actually a racist and shit like that. That is actually fucking defamation right there.
Yes. Actually, I wonder if y'all can listen to it. Hold up.
Okay, go ahead. Are you even playing it?
I have no idea.
I don't hear anything.
Just probably find the video.
Ah, bullshit.
Did he delete it again?
Who? Butter Boy?
I don't know. I was talking about, that freaking neckbeard. Did he actually delete the video again? Because he's actually getting his fucking ass ratioed?
Yes, he got ratioed to hell and back. And I find it hilarious. Every time these losers get upset, like, it was just a joke. It was only a joke. Bullshit. You are being real. It's just like a while back when that gay piece of shit was singing, had that song, "We're gonna convert your children." The little "Convert Your Children" song by that gay motherfucker. Yeah, like he got called out for his bullshit, and he apologized. It was just a joke.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the thing. People don't understand that, jokes are supposed to be satirical.
He's such a fucking idiot. He should delete his anime videos. Correct, Anime Night. He should delete his anime videos.
Yo, Anime Night, what's up, dude? Besides, basically, we're just actually chilling out, having a good time. Basically, I had to take today off.
Vice.
Yeah, fucking hell. That show is just the pits.
It was garbage, terrible, lazy ass writing, too many hand-me-downs. Like, for crying out loud. Episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all a bunch of filler bullcrap. And then you get to 7, 8, and 9, it's like, finally, the plot advances, and then it's back to filler again. And again.
Wait, we need next time is actually kicking in. You know what I want to do right now? Try to get freaking World's End Hero voted #1 on my anime list.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to check that out.
Okay, I gotta freaking see. Hold on just a second. Okay, dressing the fatal flame.
Because that's what's funny is that, hold on, this loser has a girlfriend?
Wait, what?
Yeah, this fucking loser has a girl. Damn. I feel sorry for her having to be with a beta male.
I don't know.
I just actually hit a response.
Yeah. So anyway, how was everyone's Halloween?
It was great.
That was pretty good. Yeah. Not too many trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood again. I live in a cul-de-sac, so we don't get too many of them. It's like just a bunch of retired people, some families, but it's not too much.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
looked up.
basically, let's just say that women are becoming so protective minded, man. You know, have you ever actually seen Tale of the Fiend? Of course, how like all these women actually have like different TikToks and shit, and he always actually likes to like dissect about like the said TikToks. Swear to God, TikTok is actually a freaking breeding ground of stupidity.
Yeah. But my Halloween was pretty good. I seen a lot of videos of hot girls in outfits as well as cute femboys in Halloween outfits as well.
Is it pornographic?
Huh?
Was it pornographic that you actually saw those?
It was both, those yes and no.
Damn.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna judge it, okay, dude? I mean, basically, I do like actually watching some anime dramas, of course. They're just I actually enjoy.
well, you guys should already know who I am anyway.
Yeah, you're a femboy.
Yes, I am the great Dionysus, master of desire.
Hey,
My
yeah,
passion shall never expire.
Until it does.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Besides, oh, that's pretty interesting, and I really gotta say, we actually should have I just wanted to say, we actually should enjoy what we want to enjoy. It doesn't matter as long as it's actually not harming anyone or ourselves. We should actually do it. In fact, I was actually also. It turns out that JSFI Explorer also did a video about both Lolicons and Shotacons.
Oh yeah, I need to see that video. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, in fact, for anybody who's not subscribed to JSFI Explorer, please go check him out. He's a really great friend of ours. And also tell him Mr. M243 sent you, if possible. And I'm also thinking about doing some more redo a healer content, so that way I could actually not only do it with just my forum though, but I want to actually try to prop this up and try to get a season 2 out of it.
Oh, one thing I do want to throw out there, by the way, Mr. A, is remember that one manga? It's fake, but still, it was called I got reincarnated as a woman's vagina or whatever.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I mean, sadly, it is fake. But what's hilarious as hell is you got the beta losers like Giguk, and I believe Professor Taku also was complaining about like this is problematic. This is so disgusting and blah blah blah. It's like, well, guess what? It's not for you, Snowflake. You're not an anime fan either. You're just a clout chaser.
Oh yeah, I freaking would have loved to actually see that be turned into an actual anime. Like, what if the girl actually wants to have sex? Does the vagina actually just need to, just just food for thought? I'm not trying to actually, you know, just
I mean, yeah,
just
that would be like I would definitely cover that manga and hope that becomes an anime, and I will want it to at least reach the top 10 just out of spite. Just like how Naxtaku made interspecies reviewers #1 anime, and it pissed off a lot of disgusting fat rainbow colored neck bearded losers.
yeah, and it even actually caused people to actually go after people like Lost Paws, Hero Hey, and also Nuxtaku because they were actually trying to endorse, trying to get freaking interspecies reviewers voted #1 as the anime for that
Yeah.
month. Yeah, and also this is why I really rail against people like the Anime Man, freaking T Dog, Giguk, Mother's Basement, Professor Otaku, and all this stuff. That's why I've actually done personal gripes videos about them. They deserve every bit of freaking flaming backlash that I could give them as a smaller yet more honest AnyTuber. Because at least I'm honest with my fans. They just actually see their fans as like fucking cash cows.
Exactly. And also, just to throw this out there, I remember seeing a post a while back where someone was watching these anime reaction videos, and it's always so annoying because they brought up a very interesting fact. You got these beta ass males who every time there's an itchy scene in anime, they always squirm and cry about it, and it's like, dude, first of all, you're watching itchy anime. This is going to happen. And secondly, we need to, get our voices out there and let it be known that spicy is okay. And these losers do not speak for us all.
Exactly. And this is why I seriously freaking hate Joey, aka the Anime Man, after what he tried doing to the mangaka of Reno Healer, Rui Tsukio, trying to actually create a gotcha moment with that fake ass interview of his. He's just trying to fucking throw Rui Tsukio and try to create some type of bullshit propagandization of anime because of his cuck girlfriend Skija. I mean, not cuck girlfriend Aki Dearest. Freaking, I was thinking of Susie Liu. I seriously hate that chick as well.
I don't know who's. Wait, hold on. Remind me who that is again.
She's actually a anime reactionary type channel, and she doesn't. All she just does is just sits there with no expression whatsoever. She'll sit there and just watch the show without content, without pausing, or editing. She actually just steals a full episode of anime without giving credit to anything, and then just uploads it. And she also takes people's money.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And I agree with Anime 1992. The Anime Man is a joke and a fraud in a goddamn burlap sack outfit and has the gall to call himself an anime man, yet attacks us actual anime fans because we dare to explore adult anime in other sectors.
I mean that's what happens when you have a limp dick. You go after the big boys because you're mad that you have a tiny little limp penis and you're just a sad beta male. Like Giguk and
this is why I actually rail against Trash Taste Podcast. Because basically those guys can seriously go suck a dick rolling hair.
Man, and I still remember that they made that one video a while back called who cares about what Japan thinks or whatever? It was that when Japanese people were reacting to whatever video, just like your typical kids react to X or old people react to X. Well, this was Japanese people react to X, and these trash taste TV was like made a whole video like, well, who cares? It's
Basically,
like, I'm talking about disrespectful.
yeah.
I'm like,
Basically, I'm actually having half a fucking mind to call out Joey right now and call him a piece of shit for that he is, because basically, you got people like freaking Mother's Basement for Neverworld. That's another freaking guy that I hate most because basically he just lied saying that Fire Force gave him PTSD when he was nowhere near KyoAni when it happened.
that just pissed me off. Like, I can't stand looking at that guy's ugly face because he's going to sit there and say that gives him. How? How did that do? Because here's the thing. It would be understandable if you were right there, then okay, yeah. Just like, 9/11, right? Like, if you're right there in New York City or had a family member in that tragedy, okay, yes, you can have PTSD. But you got this whole, if you're over here in Florida and you don't have family that are connected to that tragedy, then how are you going to have PTSD just by looking at it? I mean, yes, it was horrific and it was bad by all means, but it still can't affect you on that deep personal level.
Exactly. But here's the thing. These people just want to actually, freaking create like, freaking mountains out of like molehills. That's the whole thing. They just want to create something out of nothing because it generates clicks and gives them like pity likes. And it actually also, and you're not the only one that wants to actually freaking deck for Neverworld. I mean, yeah, I can actually understand that, freaking Mad Black Entertainment actually called his dog ass out.
That's good. That is great. That is fantastic. And that's what we need in this community. We need people to point at some asshole and vibe checking them. Because if not, we're going to have more people here who are going to be like, Giguk and all of them who is going to just be fakers, basically.
Yeah, and I don't think freaking the Anime Man, Aki Dearest, I don't think Sea Dog, Giguk, freaking for Neverworld, Mother's Basement, Aki Dearest, they don't know Professor Otaku or any of like these like so-called anime like AniTubers besides like Lost Pause, Nuxtaku. Those guys are great. I really enjoy those guys. They actually have the heart and soul of like the fans.
Exactly.
But freaking, we need to actually bring the hearts and souls of the fans to us. This is why we actually need to actually try to actually be more honest, more freaking straightforward with our fans. It doesn't matter what type of messages we are actually trying to push. We need to actually bring honesty to the table, no matter what.
Yes. And, we need to make sure that we make the community look good because these idiots who sit there and act like they're, offended by boobies and shit, like, we need to get them out of our community. Because they're going to make us look bad, and that's going to reflect on the rest of the anime community to the point where Japan's like, okay, maybe we should cut down on ecchi/harem anime. Like, no, give us more.
Yeah, how about no on that one, dude?
Hey,
and while
Matt.
we're at it, how about we have more giant robots in Cyberpunk while we're at it, just to really piss off the wokies.
Matt, and Merry Christmas because it's technically,
Thanksgiving.
it's November, but no one cares about, Thanksgiving and shit.
And
Yeah.
also, don't even get me started on freaking No Nut November.
Oh god, I fucking hate that meme. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was funny
Are we
the first
really
time.
that emasculated that and being not jagging off is considered a fucking achievement?
I know that's kind of like wow, dude. But here's the thing: I believe we should be allowed to pleasure ourselves whenever we so choose. No one should be limited or told not to do something.
Exactly. Good God. This shit is like 1984 type bullshit, man.
Well, to be fair, for the most part, it does seem like it's nothing but a a joke, a meme.
Yeah, for now. I mean, at least people are posting lewds in New Net November.
Oh, hell yeah. Basically, gives us more fapping material. I mean, I actually simply said I am not participating, nor am I actually going to try doing an NN, okay? That stuff is
Yeah.
not...
I failed No Net November on purpose. There.
In fact, I really don't care because basically, if I find something that I really want to actually, beat out some knuckle children too, more power to me. I don't really give a shit, okay? As long as I'm not harming myself or anyone else around me, that's all that matters. What happens behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. Simple as that. Yeah.
Damn straight.
And also, we were actually bitching about people like, the Anime Man, freaking Sea Dog.
Don't you mean the Anime Man?
Yeah, freaking For Neverworld, Mother's Basement, freaking Professor Otaku, and all these other freaking fake ass professional anti-tubers that actually just
professional, more like professional anime journalists, more like.
Bingo. Basically, we're just sitting here freaking ripping them a new asshole because basically they need to learn some freaking humility.
I would have joined if I hadn't had a deposition to do.
That's right. We were also talking about the abomination that was the High Guardian Spice, and I pointed out.
And to all those brave souls who dared watch this abomination, I gotta say this: I salute you, you badass motherfuckers.
But one thing I do want to, one thing I did point out.
That means a lot to me. Thank you, Matt. That means a lot.
One thing I did state though, when it comes to the whole, these idiots are so hungry for their representation, they will literally take a can of hot shit as long as there's a rainbow sticker on it, and the person giving it to them says, "I support the LGBT." They will take it and glorify it, saying it's the best shit in the world.
Because at the end of the day, it's still a freaking hot can of shit.
Exactly. But they're so hungry. They're so desperate for representation that they will seek it out no matter what, no matter how bad it is. Because High Guardian Spice's representation is absolute garbage. Meanwhile, you have anime that does a fantastic job of doing it, such as My Hero Academia, giving us, I think we have 3 LGBT members.
If we're talking about anime that actually gives really good representation, especially to a metalhead like myself, Maz and Kaiser's Skull, motherfucker.
Oh.
Well, all I know is, and also let's not forget, the Owl House has good representation. It's American made, and it's a good show. But again, these idiots are so desperate for a representation they will grab any kind of crumb they can find and dictate that this is gay, this is trans, this is whatever my imagination wants it to be.
Exactly. But here's the thing. These people are just so desperate to actually try and actually, have something that it's just ridiculous.
But also, Matt, on the Council of Weebs, I did send a video, so check this out. This is a fat loser, okay, he's got a neck beard, and so he was crying about a scene in Fatal Frame where a girl was comforting herself, like she was scared, she was sad or whatever. So she put her head down and put her her hand on her other arm, kind of that position. I don't know what it's called, but
Wow, that dude definitely looks like a fucking soy fag if I ever saw one. Like,
exactly.
God.
I mean, he was raging out too, like, why is it every time there's a girl they gotta have boobies and oh damn. I'm sorry for that. I did not mean to belch.
Sheesh. That guy must have not had known what fucking pussy felt like.
And this guy has a fucking girlfriend.
I actually almost feel sorry for the dude.
He has a girlfriend, surprisingly. Now, I guarantee you he's probably not able to satisfy that girl. I mean, just like Unseen Japan can't satisfy his wife, it's probably just... it's an Enya.
Oh, dude.
They both are wondering, what does real dick feel like? They have not had real good dick in eons.
Yeah. I feel for the ladies who actually have to bear the poor children of these said sacks of shit.
Yeah, because I mean that's how they are.
Everybody's so freaking desperate. Basically, have you ever actually seen Tale of the Fiend? He's a really great guy. He actually, dredges. People send him TikToks and stuff, and show that all these like desperate women are actually trying to do everything they can to actually get a man in their lives, and they're actually so freaking stupid about it. I mean, my heart goes out to Tale of the Fiend, and huge shout out to him because he's actually doing God's work by just trudging through freaking through these TikToks and describing like his points of view as a guy.
Remember, folks, TikTok is trash. Ish, not even once.
Actually, TikTok's a breeding ground of stupidity and freaking dangerous meme challenges, shit like that.
Oh yeah, the whole freaking Tide Pod challenge. Jesus Christ, people!
The only time I ever really use or watch TikTok is just to see any cute femboys. That's the only use it has for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but for me, I wish I could actually support my buddy JSFIX4 over on TikTok, but I really don't do TikTok because basically that place is just, it's a fucking breeding ground. I really don't want to get sucked in.
Oh my god, someone did it! Someone got the clip!
Okay, what's up? What's up?
Alright, hold on. I'm singing it now. To Council of Weebs.
Okay.
This ought to be fun.
There is a God. Someone, save that damn clip of him crying like a bitch.
Okay, this I gotta fucking see. Hold on, just a second, guys. I'm gonna fucking play it.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Yes.
And what are you doing?
Oh, hold on. Go to the Council of Weebs, Matt. I sent the
On
video there.
Twitter? On Twitter?
On Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah, on Twitter.
Yeah, it's. Ooh, hey. Ooh.
He was my best friend. I love him.
It's an infamous suicide spot, isn't it?
Why?
It's an infamous suicide spot, isn't it?
Why are we looking in here? What does that have to do with
I don't
anything?
know why.
I pretend I'm the guy, okay? I just lost my family member, okay? In a Japanese game, apparently. This is how they do it. Oh, man. He was like a brother to me. He was my best friend. He was my best friend. He was my best
He just
friend.
keeps showing his ass.
This motherfucker can't possibly be fucking serious.
He made that another video addressing that. It's like it was just a joke, guys. I was just making the funnies.
Okay?
Yeah, if that's supposed to be a joke, where the fuck's the punchline? Oh, wait, there is no punchline? Then what the fuck was the goddamn point, you goddamn fuckwagon?
Exactly. And one thing to also note, by the way, is you see the scene. You see her just comforting herself. She doesn't have big old mommy milkers, or she's not groping herself. It's supposed to be a serious, sad scene. And there's this fucking neck beard. It's like, oh my god, this is so sexual! Like, dude, I'm horny 24/7, but even I know there's a time and place for that.
Why are we looking in here?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
If you ask me, I would have punted the dude in the dick if he even had a fucking.
Oh, man.
Man, he probably has to borrow his fucking girlfriend's strap on.
Oh, dude. That is just sad. That is really freaking sad.
Yes, it's sad because he's a fat beta male.
Just like Yakuza lesbian killer. Boom.
Yes.
And
And
sadly,
Unseen Japan.
And Unseen Japan. But, sadly, here's the thing there, Dio. It turns out that both you and freaking Butterball actually share the same state, sadly.
No. We do not share. No. Bad Mr. A. You go to, well, I would say go to your room, but clearly you are in your room. Go into your closet.
Sorry, I don't play that game unless there's actually a cute anime boy in there or a cute anime waifu.
Oh man, I share the same state with Butter McButterfish. Oh shit.
Hey, you said you were from Georgia, right? And turns out he's from Georgia as well.
Yes, I'm from Georgia. Sweet, sweet Georgia on my mind.
I think you were from someplace else for some other reason.
Wait, what you thought I was?
I don't know. From, like, me? Out of the country? Originally?
If you say Canada, I'm going to deck you.
No,
I'm not from Canada.
Or something, so I thought you were...
I'm not from the country of moose.
No, Hispanic. But the Dominican for some reason.
Wait, what?
So you're from the Dominican Republic?
No, I thought you was for some odd reason.
Dude, I'm Irish.
Oh. Then who said they were Spanish for some odd reason? Or Hispanic?
Oh,
Huh?
They want to get technical speaking. Oh, did you?
basically, Didi actually happens to be like has like some Spaniard blood in her.
Yeah. Like, no, I mean, I got Irish and British. Johnny fucking good, that is.
Basically, here's my thing.
I'm more of an Irish Scottish kind of dude myself.
Yeah,
That way, I
I'm
actually
actually
have to write
Guatemala.
a Highlander, and actually, while wearing around a big ass katana.
Yeah. Also, here's my thing, guys. I'm actually Irish, Scottish, English, French Canadian, Norwegian, Scandinavian, African American, and now a Native American. Yeah, I'm a Heinz 57, a little bit of everything. And I also have
Yeah.
a love for the Japanese culture, okay?
I just apologized. It was a joke. Oh man, yeah, the fat bitch fucking hold up. He commented on my post.
Okay.
What? Huh?
What?
What did he say?
Hold up. I'm sent to the Council of Weebs.
Okay, let's see what the freaking bitch actually has to say.
This beta ass male.
I got it.
Okay, let me respond to this. Let me respond to this Jagoff back.
No, thank you. No, it's not. Wait,
Okay,
God,
I'm
here it is.
sending him a reply as well.
I just apologize. It was a joke, folks. Sorry for offending anyone. Just trying to move on.
I'm just trying to move
Bullshit.
on with my beta boy life.
Bullshit. The scene's not even that bad. It's just, it's so basic. It's like,
Yeah, you
It's
also
just a
see my
self-hug.
comment, don't you?
yeah, it's just a self-hug. That's all it is.
I mean, put it on myself. I mean, we got to weed out the betas.
Damn right.
I also
Do not
sent the
give-
freaking.
Do not
You
give
know,
a
you guys are
single
gonna look
quarter
like a
to these
response there.
assholes.
You do not know the way.
Asian, Scandinavian, Yugoslavian, Polish, French, Native American, British, and a few others. Wow. Damn, Anime Night. That's freaking interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I just tweeted at this dumb fuck. If it was just a joke, bruh, where the fuck's the punchline?
Exactly. What's the punchline at? Besides that face of yours. Ayo.
Ooh!
Damn, even more savage than mine. Sheesh.
Like I said, he's got a truckload of this stuff. He's got a truckload. It can go on forever.
Yeah. I also got a sweet dump truck too.
Ooh.
I thought that was your girlfriend.
I can pretty much tell the silence is neither confirmed nor denied.
Well, yeah, because we've been talking for such a long time, and plus you missed my awesome redo a healer rant.
Wait, no. I didn't hear you. Also, I had to go upstairs real quick.
Oh, okay.
I missed my amazing redo a healer rant. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's basically the way I describe Redo a Healer is basically Trauma doing anime.
It's not even anime. It's not even the good type of American anime where you see the inspiration of anime, and this is just Steven Universe. But
we're now talking High Guardian Spice.
Yes, they call it anime. It's not even anime. It's not fucking anime.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
Double Zeta Gundam is more anime than High Guardian Spice. And if anyone gets the reference, y'all cool people.
Yeah, and basically, let me just actually say this. Basically, we're actually, people of culture here. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, black, white. It doesn't matter what kind of color you are, what beliefs you have. As long as you actually love anime like we do, and you respect our views as we respect yours, then you're actually part of us. You're one of us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it really don't matter. I mean, you could be kind of left-leaning and kind of conservative, or kind of conservative, as long as you ain't either extreme. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. In fact, that's the thing that I really freaking hate about Butterball, is that he actually pretends that he's actually a trad con, And he always likes to trample on people like me because basically I'm speaking, my truth. And he's just, using his freedom of speech to bully, people like me, thinking that, we're actually, what's wrong with the world.
Oh, yeah. People who just want to enjoy anime without some mouth-breathing mongoloid telling others how shit our lives are just because we enjoy a piece of Japanese media of all things.
It's fine.
Just like freaking Professor Otaku. Heyo.
Man, do I want to grill on this motherfucker or what? Because good lord, the fact that he constantly goes around thinking it's not cancer, it's accountability.
Yeah, and basically you can practically say the same thing about moralities. She actually says that, freaking, lollies is bad, Shota is good. Whereas, there's no such thing as cancel culture to her. And I still respect Natalie Hunter for her, response to freaking, neuralities. And you know what I say about neuralities? Take her to Detroit.
Uh-oh. Hang on, let me get that one up. Because good lord, that I did not see that one coming.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put that on stereo. So nice, I had to do it twice.
Oh, no, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Basically, I think that Detroit Otaku is probably going to hate us because we keep sending all these weirdos to, his town.
Oh, come on. He might as well be the warden around these parts. Making sure these jagoffs stay.
Whoa, hold the horses. They're calling out Comicsgate again. All right, so luckily someone screenshotted this. Okay, now, of course, me and Mr. Anime, we backed up Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter. That's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for that comic book to come out.
What,
and
Jack
here we go. Here's the tweet.
Hunter?
Use Comicsgate in action. They're making death threats. Don't know what the original tweet is because it's gone. But I guess the one that we're responding to is bisexual Superman comics artists given police protection after backlash and death threats. First of all, if you're making these death threats and fuck you, you're not a real comic book fan. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah, that is so not cool.
Second of all, just call out the artist. That's all you gotta do. Call them out on their bullshit. That's it.
Yeah.
And this is not all Comic-Gate's pro people. Comic-Gate started because Marvel left in these left-wing activists. Fuck them. They say, nice hobby you have here. Looks a little bit sexist, doesn't it? Why don't you let us fix it? Bitch! It's not made for you.
Yeah, in fact, that's just the way we actually freaking what do I want to say there?
Yeah, anyone who comes into our hobbies planning on fixing it, I've got
Get the fuck out of here.
I've got 6 choice words for y'all motherfuckers from my cold rotting fucking carcass. Or was that 7 words?
I don't know, but I got 3 words for. Well, actually, make that 4. Suck my the 5. Make it 5. Make it 5.
And people are calling out the person who made the tweet. So good on them. Good on them. Good on the people who are calling out the person who's lying, who's spreading this false information about Comic-Gate's people, like about the Superman comic book artists because
Don't
You
even
know, do I
get me
feel bad?
started on people. Also, dude, don't get me started on people like Kelly Sue DeConnick or other people like, freaking Jerry Conway saying freaking anime is
Or Phil
misogynistic
Holiday.
when he's a freaking
Oh,
hypocrite
yeah,
for making Power Girl.
Yeah, didn't he make Power Girl?
Yeah, he did. And,
Yeah, he made Power
he's
Girl
trying-
and is now complaining about how you are one of the creators of Power Girl, and
I'm
and she
starting
has
to wonder.
one kick-ass design. She's got a kick-ass design. That's awesome.
I'm starting to wonder if David Jaffe and Jerry Conway go to each other's houses and engage in a violent circle jerk.
Do not get me started on the Black as Fuck series. It is a terrible series. Terrible. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Dude, not as terrible as Border Town.
Oh no, Black as Fuck is terrible. Black as Fuck. Basically, here's the premise of Black AF series because I want to get demonetized and shit. What if black people were the only people that have superpowers? Wait, what? Okay. Just watch just some guy videos on Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa's a terrible writer. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's blatantly racist. This is a racist black creator that keeps spilling on, whites are bad. Okay, let me tell you about the premise. So you're telling me for centuries of the world that somehow African people have all these powers. They're essentially like the X-Men. So then why did the African slave trade still happen? Why are they still in slavery? Why are they getting...
Yeah, that makes
You see the problem there? You see the problem there? It's like, so you're telling me that all these black people out there, or at least a selection of them, have these X-Men abilities, powers. They're basically mutants. And they're still enslaved during the African American slave trade? They're still what? What's going on?
Exactly.
It's
I mean,
terrible.
it's just like going back with Mortal Kombat 11. So there's the whole, go back in time and stuff to fix whatever. Well, Jax goes back in time and gets rid of slavery. But here's the question. If Mortal Kombat is a universe where you can literally punch a guy's face off and use it as a basketball to slam dunk onto his torso to have it explode, how the fuck is slavery and anything like that real when, again, you can learn to shoot lightning out of your eyes and, all sorts of freaky deaky shit? No. It's one thing when you have the out realm where Shao Kahn learns to have slaves because he has powerful guys. He has the Tokata, the four-armed guys, and Baraka's people who can literally fuck you up. But here in the human realm, it's humans. And you still can have shooting lightning out of your eyes or some bullcrap like that. So again, there's no such thing as slavery in Earth realm if that is the case.
Yeah, I think Valiant Thor made a very good point. America was founded by geniuses, just being run by idiots.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, true. Besides, all I gotta say is people really need to learn to actually be a little more respectful for other people, in their opinions. I respect your guys' opinions. You guys respect mine. Because we actually have trust.
Yeah. By the way, isn't it about time to wrap things up?
Yeah, we've been talking for a while.
Well, let's actually... I mean, it's almost 2 hours, so why don't we just wrap this up? And, well, anyway, let's get our final goodbyes out of the way. Matt, since you're the last one on, let's actually get your final goodbyes out.
Okay, nothing much for me, folks. Just be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes. And all y'all anitubers for never laid anime ma'am, ball gag reflex, whatever, especially Professor Soyfag. This is your home.
Fuck Hungarian Spice. Fuck it. Fuck Hungarian Spice. Fuck this show. Should have never been made in the first place. You know, I'll take real shit from Netflix, even if they're still 50-50. At least Castlevania's dope as fuck.
All right. Well, Dio.
Well, it was great. I'm glad that we were able to talk about, High Guardian shit and stuff like that. Also, to remember to let your passions burn brightly, and also remember one thing. Hold on, I just found this on YouTube, and I thought we should share it. Well, I should share it with you all. Hold on.
Well, we're waiting.
Hey, what the hell? Ah, shit. Sign up. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I could have sworn I had it off mute. Okay.
On average, the pussy is tighter than pussy.
Alright, I'm done.
All right. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys coming on board and having all this kind of fun and dealing with my crazy ass shenanigans as always. But I gotta work tomorrow, so basically, I will be back Friday for another live stream. So, till then, just remember these 3 things, guys. Respect the waifus, enjoy your fandoms, anime's freedom, and until the next one, this is Mr. Anime 343 saying, sign out, everyone.
Peace
We'll see you
the fuck
Friday.
out, Chachos.